The second letter is from Will, who lives in Palm Bay. He writes, "Hello, I'm Will. I'm 14 from Palm Bay, Florida. I would just like to send you this addressing spending of our money. I think that it's crazy how we seem to be spending all this money to help others when we are the ones needing help. I love this country and I hate to see what's happening with the spending. Our debt is tremendous, and I would just like to say I'd like to see money go towards us, the United States of America. I understand others need help, but we've already done so much that we're hurting ourselves. If you could please keep that in mind next time you need to vote for something involving spending of our money. Thanks for everything." Signed, Will from Palm Bay, Florida. Well, I think what you're alluding to when you talk about others is foreign aid, and we certainly have to be more careful about how we spend foreign aid. Listen, there's never been a time in American history where we can afford to throw away money, and certainly this is not it either. On the other hand, I think sometimes in the press and in the minds of many, our foreign aid is exaggerated. It really is a minuscule part of our overall budget, and it's not the reason why we have this growing debt in America. Foreign aid is important. If it's done right, it spreads America's influence around the world in a positive way. Let me give you an example. Under President Bush, the United States undertook funding of HIV medicines throughout Africa. 4 million people in Africa today are living with HIVs and haven't died from AIDS, and are living with HIV because of the foreign aid and generosity of the American people. The result is not just the humanitarian aid that we've provided. It's also made America extremely popular throughout the continent of Africa. That's a positive thing for our future. These are allies that in the future could help us, not just in political struggles, but who can be our partners in economic trade. Let me tell you, a world where people are prosperous and free to grow their economies and pursue their own dreams and ambitions is a better world for all of us. Because that means the things that you'll invent and sell when you grow up, there are more people around the world that will be available to buy them. So all of those are good things, and they're important for America to be involved with foreign aid. But you're right, it can't be throwing money away. We've got to be very careful with those programs. I would tell you that the real problems in America's spending is not foreign aid, which is a very small part of our budget. The real problem is the entitlement programs. Programs that aren't going to exist by the time I retire, much less by the time you retire, unless we do something about them now.